would be later on that night. So, I don't know, just a coincidence probably, but it adds a little mystery to it, and as in what that could be. So what do you guys think it is?
I think he sounds like every single person we just heard in our La Llorona stories.
Yeah.
He's like, I hear a woman screaming, I gotta go see who it is. Gotta go save her. Oh my word. That was eerie.
So you know there is a power plant in Bryan, Texas.
Mm-mm.
A coal plant?
It's it's called Stellar Energy. It's a project they got going on there. Turbine inlet air chilling. Because honestly, it does sound like a scream, but it also sounds like a relief pressure valve for sure with that one.
But what about there's like one where you hear almost like when you're saying the Indians, that one.
Yeah, I don't know. Because it did sound like a relief valve, but then again, a couple of the noises definitely sound like a scream.
I thought it was fake when I first saw it last year when it happened. And then I started seeing everybody else post videos and I'm like, holy shit, this isn't fake. This really happened. But what the hell is it? And a lot of the people were saying, oh, it's probably just like a relief valve, what you're saying, Dan. But they never really got a source as to what it was. It just stopped after the storm went away. So
that's crazy.
So I've had this theory lately with the amount of chemtrails that have been in my skies lately that they're blocking out the sun, or it seems like every day I have a mass amount on like a sunny day in the sky, I will have rain the next day or something. And so I'm like, are they covering stuff up with these chemtrails? They put clouds in the sky to cover up activity past the clouds, just like it's a storm, right? You use a storm to cover up stuff going on where you don't want us to see in the sky. And yeah, we can't see what's happening, but we could hear that there's something happening up there. So what if they were what if that was a satanic ritual? And that was some sort of evil demon spirit that came out and was using the source of the storm to charge herself and do whatever fucking crazy spell 2020 had coming with May. And that was like her little minions in the back. She's like, Corona will find its way around all this. And everyone's like, woo, 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 woo.
what if there's an LHC, sort of like CERN in the area, a collider? You know, when we talked about CERN on our Patreon episode and how the storms would usually occur right above the facility.
Mm-hmm.
What if this, and then just hypothesizing here, I'm going out in left field with this, all right? What if they have one hidden under that area? Storm came up and they opened up a mini black hole and had some other dimension, right? Not even a black hole, just some other dimension. And these are the sounds we're hearing from another dimension.
Ooh. So they opened like a portal, but they didn't go through it or anything, but you could still interact. You could hear what's on the other side of the door. Okay. I like that.
Yeah. A little out there with it, but hey,
Okay.
It's always good to entertain those ideas.
We don't know what Stellar Electric is doing.
Oh yeah, Stellar Energy. Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
All right, so now we move into theories, and we have one theory that we came across that's kind of like a sum up of all of these sounds as to what they could be. So who wants to talk about that and cover it for us?
I will.
All right, Dan, tell us what it is.
All right. So this theory comes from a whistleblower who worked as a geologist for the United States government. He stated that there is an explanation to all of these mysterious sounds being heard across the world and in our oceans, but the truth is horrifying and it is being hid from the public. The geologist states, and I quote, "Something is going on in the inner core of the earth. It has to do with the magnetic poles changing and involves minerals recycling in the mantle of the earth. The sounds are being generated in the mantle as large static discharges of energy pushed up through the Earth's crust, broadcasting as infrasound through the ionosphere, and then bouncing back at a lower frequency that we can hear and feel as vibrations." The whistleblower also said that there has been a change in speed of mantle movement, which is affecting magnetic conductivity. that government scientists evidently don't know if it's long term or not, but could involve a weakening and strengthening of magnetic field anomalies similar to that last major pole shift. Since the Earth is about 500,000 years overdue for a pole shift, this explanation is more disturbing than most people can fathom. From what we know of studying sediment from 786,000 years ago, when the magnetic field that protects us breaks down, more solar radiation hits the surface and could cause instability in our ecosystem for thousands of years, which would cause major species to die off, including humans.
That's a scary theory,
That is a scary theory.
but it fits.
Yeah. And we are due for a pole shift. And actually, didn't Baba Vanga predict it for like 2032 or 35?
Somewhere around there, yeah, she predicted it.
So when you brought up CERN, Aaron, like a thought went through my head. We know how big the LHC is at their main facility, but they're wanting to build a bigger one now.
Yeah.
And just a random thought went through my head. I was just like, what if they're actually building one that goes all the way around the Earth, like the equator?
Holy shit, that would be crazy. That'd be a lot of land. They couldn't hide the building of that.
No. But then like when they started talking about like something's going on with the core, inner core and stuff, I'm just like, maybe they're taking energy from that.
Elon Musk's boring company where he bores underground, he's the one doing that. He's building it for him.
Ooh. Dude, what if his company, like him boring through the ground, is causing shit to happen and he just doesn't want us to know?
Maybe. Or maybe he does want us to know.
Yeah, he wants us to know, so we'd be like, yeah, stop fucking with Earth and go fly into space. Go back to Mars.
Ooh, it's all part of the plan.
All part of the plan.
All right, so do either of y'all got any more theories or additions to this episode before we wrap it up?
Kind of reminds me of the little fact I read up on the Denver airport where there was loud boom noises going on as well.
Oh, yeah.
And they have no idea what that is or what that was.
Yep. Strange things are happening.
Oh, yeah.
So with that being said, that's the end of today's episode. And I guess we will move on to Hans is on the scene.
On the scene.
This week, we do not have a Hans on the scene again. He is on the scene currently, getting interviews, finding individuals, and feeling out what they are thinking. Now, if you aren't familiar with Hans is on the scene, Hans is our on-the-field reporter who goes out in public and gets the individuals, or the people of the world, their opinion on current conspiracy and happenings. So like I said, he's out in the field right now getting those interviews, so we do not have one this week. So we will shift on to our shout-outs. And I'm going to start off with Instagram shout-outs. So I want to give a shout-out to Rudy V. He said that he listened to us back in the Baba Vanga episode and said that it was awesome and to keep up the great work. So thank you, Rudy V. Justin H. said, "You guys rock, but are you trying to brainwash me? Well, if so, let's ride." Well, thank you, Justin. Hop on this train. Jeff T. Going to give you a shout out. Josh L. Ross S. Dylan B. Adam G. James C. Just add something to James C. He sent us a message and said, "Also, Anna, you can say anything, and I would believe it with your voice." Heart eye emoji.
Ooh.
So,
I'm sorry. The sky is really yellow.
oh, nice.
Someone say yellow?
Oh my God, Dan. Marcus W says he loves our podcast. Thank you, Marcus. I love you. Chantel T. Just want to say how much she enjoys us. We enjoy you, Chantel. Not in a weird way. And Jessica K. Shout out to all y'all. Thank you for the love on Instagram. Sending it right back to you. You're all great. Oh, hold on. I got a couple more. Forgot about these. Hold on. Let me grab my phone real quick.
How dare you forget about them?
Alan W, Mr. G, Don Smiley, Brandy K, Yoser, Gun Society. Let's see who else. Hold on. Slickers, Ashley, Brinley W, K Fish, Riggs Pit Stop, JT Golf, Malzum Jesus, Anthony Coors, Legacy Lex, K Koopa, Christopher H. All you people, I love you all. I wish you nothing but love and nothing but great happiness and health. And I love you. Also, one more shout out. I want to give a shout out to Discordian. He said you wanted a shout out from me. He's on our Discord. So shout out to you, Discordian. I love you. I'm proud of you. And I hope you have an amazing day.
I love you too, dude. I love our conversations in the morning. You're awesome.
Much love.
So on Twitter, I'm going to shout out Wyatt. He suggested for us to do DB Cooper as an episode. I know he's on our list to do. Wilson, Thomas, Glenn Sheehan. Sorry if I said your name wrong, bro. But appreciate you. Clemson fan, welcome. Craig. Craig's the one, Dan, that said that I always forget Dan is Asian because to me, at least, he sounds like J. Lee from Orville.
Oh, yeah.
So that's who he pictures speaking.
I meant to look him up to hear what he sounds like, and I forgot to do that.
Well, here's your reminder. Steady Dreamin', Jose Van Dam, Get on My Own Nerves. Now that